So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
Things already rolling. Barella. Now it's Tonali. Messi. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side.
Oh, terrible pass. Oh, just a keeper now. Chance, surely! Loose ball, that's another chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And he's taking no chances there. Aimed beyond the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No, that's been intercepted. Locatelli. And it's Tonali. Tonali. Oh, this is a terrific run. Barella! He doesn't look too happy with that. So it is still 0-0. Medina. McAllister. Looking for options for movement. De Paul. De Paul is onto this. Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. Barella. And they can counter here. Orsolini. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi, distributed tidily. And he was quick to react. Raspadori. Now it's Retegui. That's good running with the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Almada. McAllister. Bongiorno kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Di Lorenzo. That is good. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Fernandez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Martinez claims comfortably. Fernandez. Almada. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Orsolini. Barella. And it's Tonali. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Tonali clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Almada. McAllister. And Almada stood up well to him there. Raspadori is carrying after that one. Oh, that's clever. And it's made its way to him. He's having a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Barella certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Medina. Almada. Fernandez. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
Italy certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So straight into the second half.
Italy have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Montiel. Some good work on the right flank here. And this is Messi. Spread out to the left. And Almada.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Martinez.
Oh, really well played.
Di Lorenzo does really well to win the ball there. Tonali. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. Barella. Chance for a shot! It's in! And the game has liftoff. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Italy have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Montiel. And here's the pull. Sends it crossfield. And that has left him in a heap.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 44.785.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has...
Shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Italy really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Medina. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
This looks promising. Messi.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Over to the right flank. De Paul. And it's claimed by the keeper. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
That's going wide left. Raspadori receives it in a good position here. Fernandez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
McAllister. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Oh, such a...
And Martinez!
Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And that is masterful. Takes a shot! Defending of the desperate variety.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
It's their second corner of the game. Tonali plays it short. Chance! It's bounced back off the post. Di Lorenzo. Orsolini gets into a good position.
That's good defensive concentration.
Italy clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
And he's quick to return it. He's in a great position here. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez. Demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Tries a shot! Goal, Italy! Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it through? And the through ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Retegui. Good ball, good take. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Locatelli. Now it's Raspadori. Raspadori! Fantastic from Raspadori! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Two, and we've barely begun here.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Número 10.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's McAllister. And Martinez! But he's left disappointed. He's in a great position here. And here's Raspadori. Oh, great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Italy have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. McAllister and Fernandez, and he's gone searching crossfield. Medina, and it's McAllister. Played out to the left flank. Fernandez. Di Lorenzo. Calafiori. Looking to play him in. Now it's Messi. Distributed tidily. De Paul. Hangs one in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Almada picks it up out wide. Almada! And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Argentina cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Martinez plays it in. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now, this could be a chance. Big chance! It's hit the uprights. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
McAllister. That's going wide left. Looking for options for movement. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Calafiori coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And now the breakaway. Now it's Martinez. That's a good ball out wide. He's on it. Can he get away? He has found the way. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Di Lorenzo. More and more pressure on the ball here. Bastoni. Buongiorno. Fernandez. Tonali. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Romero can get it clear. Martinez. Medina. Now Martinez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's made its way to him.
Oh, great feat, that.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Italy are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. Hostilities have resumed. And the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Messi, and he's had it nicked away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Almada. Medina. Tonali does really well to win the ball there. Buongiorno. Oh, this looks sharp. Taken back almost at once. De Paul. Montiel. Now, can they get him away? Montiel is wide and looking to get onto this. He's found a way through. Montiel, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de
Medina.
44.070.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He's found space here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Paul. Montiel. To McAllister. He shifted it to the flank. Can he get on the end of this? And he's being shifted off it. And they've got a throw. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Realizando un cambio.
Di Lorenzo. Bastoni. Buongiorno. Calafiori. Barella.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Lacking in accuracy.
Tonali clearly thought he could deceive the keeper, but not like that.
Tagliafico. Almada. Tagliafico. Alvarez. No, it's come to nothing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, nicely intercepted. McAllister. Calafiori makes the interception. Barella. Romero. Montiel. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Fernandez. Spread to the right. Montiel receives it in a wide position. De Paul receives it in a... Can he finish? It's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Fernandez. Montiel. Foot in. Raspadori. Tonali.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Gonzalez. No way he was going to let him past. Orsolini. Well timed, excellent interception. 2 minutes to be added on. Great vision. Tagliafico finding himself in space. Bastoni tries to clear. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully, to make a difference.
Cambio en Italia. Número 11. Número 10.
Stern test is for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Italy pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Baku. Played out towards the right wing, bops him off it and wins back the ball. Locatelli. Now Keane. Di Lorenzo. That has not gone well. That pass isn't the best. Palacios. That has been slung wide. Threads one in.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
That has been knocked clear. Buongiorno. Locatelli. That is good alertness. Played out wide. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Knocks it into space. Zaccagni. That is ended up in no man's land. De Paul.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's delightful. And that's the keeper's ball. Chance here to counter. That's been cut out, well played. This is a promising build-up. And here's Messi. Look at the space here. And the shot! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. Well, we are already up and running again. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. De Paul. It's a pretty loose pass. Bastoni. Bastoni showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Locatelli. And Keane! And a neat finish! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling. That's beautifully weighted. Keane. There's the shot! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's a sharp little ball here. Crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a really well-measured ball.
Argentina really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And it's Palacios. Gonzalez. And he's worked it through. That's a decent clearance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Alvarez. A nice sequence of passes, this. And that was very necessary. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So we're very much on the way now. Martinez. And he cuts out the supply. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler with a killer eye for a pass, and obviously a lethal finisher too. Everyone knows what he's capable of, but stopping him is a very different matter. This opposition defence will not be looking forward to this one, I can assure you.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Calafiori. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. That's an imaginative pass. Medina can get it clear. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Retegui. Orsolini! It's a goal! Ah, it's offside, and that'll count for nothing.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. A heavy challenge. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Di Lorenzo. This is a promising build-up. That's tidy. Crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. So it is still 0-0. McAllister. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's got away. Looking for options for movement. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Montiel is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Martinez. Stood up well to him there. It's a searching pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Medina. Di Lorenzo. Bastoni. And Di Lorenzo. Calafiori. Buongiorno. And Bastoni. And it's Di Lorenzo. Half an hour played now. Locatelli. Now it's Retegui. Orsolini. Medina gets across and deals with it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
So, what can they come up with here? That is good alertness. Now it's Barella. Plays the ball back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Now it's to Paul. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? In with the challenge. Retegui. That's a lovely, neat pass. Picked out, and he shoots! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Martinez. McAllister. Now Martinez. Pinches it off him. Now it's Retegui. Raspadori. There's the shot! And that has been knocked clear. So a temporary halt to the action. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Italy clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Messi. He's on it. Can he get away? Martinez.
You'd be disappointed with that.
Messi looking sharp there.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Almada. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Tonali did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Raspadori. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
De Paul. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Now it's Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Drives it. He's rising! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So we've reached the hour mark. Fernandez. Now it's Martinez. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Di Lorenzo powering forward here. And he can thump it away. Montiel.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
De Paul. De Paul with the cross. He's gone direct here. Almada. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And Martinez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Defending of the desperate variety. Italy are looking to go forward now. De Paul! And that's another fine save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's in on goal. Messi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Italy have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. You can never be short of runners into space.
Real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Buongiorno. And it's Locatelli. Tonali looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, good spread. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well played.
Italy clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
Raspadori, great chance! And a neat finish! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The first breakthrough. Decent chance! Locatelli is there, and he can get that clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Italy clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And this is Messi. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Italy have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Raspadori taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Italy going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Shot a goal! Raspadori. Llorente does really well to win the ball there. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Buongiorno, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Orsolini, and he did impressive jump. Fabian Ruiz, driving on and making good progress. It's a really well-measured ball. Ferran Torres has the space to scheme. Cross into the box. Bastoni with the clip. Pedri! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Ferran Torres! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Rodri. Quarter of an hour played. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, no joy this time. Fabian Ruiz deals with that comfortably. So it is still 0-0. Fabian Ruiz. That has been slung wide. Oh, nice touch. He's in a great position here. Ferran Torres! Buongiorno gets it clear. Nicely shaped ball. Keane is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Llorente. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Pedri with the short one.
Spain really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Cucurella. Gavi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ferran Torres. And he lines up a cross. Raspadori. Now it's Keane. And it's Locatelli. Tries to play it through. And Keane! And it's Di Lorenzo. Now it's Tonali. Orsolini flashes it across. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Cucurella. Pedri. Looking to play him in. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Looking for the run. Keane. Keane gets flagged offside. And here's Raspadori. Locatelli. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now this could be a chance.
Fabian Ruiz.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Di Lorenzo. Orsolini. Now Tonali. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Laporte. And Kubasi. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side... Raspadori!
Can't be expected to deliver.
Oh, shooting chance! Pedri. Early ball out from the back. Buongiorno. Calafiori. Keane. And it's Tonali. And here's Raspadori.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Llorente. And it's Pedri. Llorente ventures forward. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. There's the shot! That's a decent clearance. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Llorente can clear it away. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Pedri, 60 minutes played. And the pass is intercepted. Oyarzabal. Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. He's having a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Spain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Italy have the chance to go the other way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well read, nice interception. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ah, now can they counter? No, he's not getting any further than that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance, and again! Oh, it's gone in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And in a trice. The substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Spain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Spread it left. Nico Williams. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Shifted it to the flank. And he's taking no chances there. Spread out to the left. Nico Williams gets... Oh, great leap! Oh, what a... That's another chance!
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Spain making further changes here, and in quick succession. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, it's no doubt a positive one. They want to make sure they finish the job from here.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 11, numero 10, numero 18,
Pedri goes short.
numero 15, numero
Oh,
6.
sweet feet.
Lasciano il campo per
Well, it's gone out
il
again,
numero
and
25,
so we'll have a
il numero
repeat corner.
24, il numero 16, il numero
They've
26,
played it short.
il numero 3.
Great, tries a shot! And it's in! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's found a way through. And the shot! Now it's Syagary, distributed tidily. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is through here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Llorente picks it up from the goal kick.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
And the
recupero.
number on the board is 3. Oh, he's found support out wide. And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong. Italy going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, Peter, you can dress it up any way you like, but we all know what we're in for.
And there's no point trying to pretend otherwise. No disguising the edginess that's swirling around us here.
No, these teams only know one way to play each other.
It is a true heavyweight clash. We're up and running then. Now it's Oyarthaban. Tries to play it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Cucurella. And it's Gavi. And they can counter here. Spread out to the left. Now, can they get him away? Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Marcus Llorente, is a surprise revelation in recent times. I think the proof, perhaps, of how a change of coach and system can have such an effect on a career. I'd say he's one of the most notable all-round midfielders about. A 4, an 8, a 6, an 11, and a 10 all in one.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Ferran Torres. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. He shifted it to the flank. Gavi. Now this could be a chance. Pinches it off him. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Gavi.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Now it's Oyarthaban. Lovely ball. Fabian Ruiz! It's hit the upright. And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Di Lorenzo. Tonali. Oh, good-looking ball. Barella. Oh, this is a very good run. Now there, can he finish? Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Italy penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, good taking, and the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, given away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Now it's Gavi. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Barella. Italy have a free kick.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Mikel Oyarzabal, nicely spread. Now it's Ferran Torres. Italy are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Tonali. Oh, this looks sharp. Fabian Ruiz. Here's Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Barella does really well to win the ball there. That has been slung wide. And it's Pedri, and he whips in across. Can he stop it going out? Barella looking understandably energised after his goal. That's really well cleared. So a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Italy come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Italy can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Italy leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Oh, that's fabulous. Orsolini stood his ground strongly. Locatelli. Keane. Deftly away. Looking to play him in. Llorente. And it's Ruiz. Sends it crossfield. Gavi. And it's Gavi. That is a great pick out. Calafiori, who's set up one goal so far. Still just a single goal between the sides. Barella. Ball is over the line. Oh, couldn't quite catch up to that. Rodri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Played out to the left flank. Out for a throw. Buongiorno. Spread it left. Almost an hour gone. Raspadori looking to receive it in space. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gavi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That has been cut short. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Rodri. And it's Pedri. Spread out to the left. Di Lorenzo with a fine tackle. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, super fine. Ball's gone out of play. Calafiori has a look and plays it forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. And it's Llorente. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He's had it taken off him. Locatelli. Tonali. Di Lorenzo. Lovely bit of skill. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Pedri. No, he's not getting past him there.
Attenzione, una sostituzione. Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 11, numero 10, numero 8, numero 6.
And it's Cucurella.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 25.
And here's Nico Williams.
Il numero 24.
Nico
il numero
Williams.
16. Il
That's
numero
going
3.
wide left. That's going across goal. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Spain truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And now the breakaway. He's found the way through. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. He's got away. Bratesi. Good running, strong. He's having a pop! No, just not quite.
Bratesi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Italy have their second corner now. Barella plays it short. Ball swung in. Rodri is there and he can get that clear. Llorente clears. Cucurella very much into the last knockings. Played down the flank. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch that.
And back to the keeper. Kubasi. Rodri. And that's another good win of the ball. And there goes the final whistle. Italy have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, don't let the word friendly get in the way of a good rivalry. These players certainly won't, Peter.
You wouldn't have thought they would. Ferran Torres! And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oyarzabal is onto this. Ferran Torres. Zaccagni. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Marcus Llorente, is a surprise revelation in recent times. I think the proof, perhaps, of how a change of coach and system can have such an effect on a career. I'd say he's one of the most notable all-round midfielders about. A 4, an 8.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
They have what they wanted, the first break. Big chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Now it's Gavi. And it's Cucurella. It's a searching pass. And he's straight offside. Rodri.
Italy really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pedri. Cucurella. Gavi. Looking for the run. Ferran Torres. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Zaccagni. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ferran Torres is in a really good position out wide. Oh, good climb! Oh, it's fallen loose again! That is decidedly lacking.
Gavi clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Pedri. And it's Cucurella. Gavi in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Gavi. Oh, sweet feet. Great vision. Fabian Ruiz. Locatelli. Now Di Marco. And here's Barella. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
And that's off target.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Cucurella. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Retegui. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mikel Oyarzabal does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Gavi. He's picked his way through. Gavi purring through the gears. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Barella. Zaccagni. Now it's Retegui.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Tonali, and it's Locatelli. Fabian Ruiz producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
No, he's not getting past him there. Di Lorenzo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Correa, he's shifting through the gears here. Nice control. Now it's Politano. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Italy currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
He leaps for it! Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And it's Tonali. And here's Retegui. Shot could be on. That's going wide left. Now what about this cross? And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Italy clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And that's a throw-in. Now it's Retegui. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pedri shifted it to the flank. A Lotus and the shot! Well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Di Marco gets it away. And that has put paid to that. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Knocks it out wide. Llorente. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Nico Williams coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Llorente defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Llorente. Ferran Torres. Tonali. Politano.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pedri threads one in. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Locatelli did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Foot in, aims beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Great chance! And how did he not put that away?
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Tonali goes short. In by DeMarc. Towering header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Llorente for Ferran Torres. And it's Rodri looking to pass their way up the pitch. Can he get on the end of this?
Italy really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Played in, and a chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Nico Williams demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Spain find a position of real strength now. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Pedro Porro. Pedri knocks it into space. He is through here. Nicely shaped ball. Tonali. He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. And that's definitely not his best. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Porro. 4 extra minutes added on. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Here's Rodri. And that will be it. Italy have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no... Italy going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, don't let the word friendly get in the way of a good rivalry. These players certainly won't, Peter.
You wouldn't have thought they would. You've got to expect this to be full throttle, surely.
Yeah, they'll be as strong as usual, but I'm sure these players will commit their all.
So things are underway. And they've got rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Spread it left. Well, they could break here. Not the most accurate pass. And he's heaved it away. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Cucurella. Gavi is onto this. And he's there to clear it. And it's been taken short. Cross flung in towards the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Italy are looking to go forward now. Pedri. Ferran Torres in acres of space out wide. He leaps for it! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Tonali. And here's Raspadori. He has found the way through. He's rising! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Locatelli, played into space. That's been cut out, well played. Shifted it to the flank, and it's Gavi. That looks a good ball through. Pedri picks it up out wide. Fabian Ruiz! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Tonali. Locatelli. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Calafiori kept his eye on it, and he's there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass.
Oh, terrible pass. Raspadori. Llorente lays it forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking to play him in. And here's Retegi. Pedri. Rodri. He's looking wide. Now it's Gavi. Tonali does well to get it back. And here's Gavi. Can he get it through? He's got away. Lovely bit of skill. Fabian Ruiz. Nice interception, well timed. And it's been hooked away. Spread out to the left. He slings it in. Nicely spread.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, delightful ball. Llorente. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and we know it's an awful long way back.
Italy just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Italy leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And it's Cucurella. Di Lorenzo. Played out to the left flank.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Gavi providing an outlet on that flank. And that should get the job done. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's the chance to counter. Orsolini. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Oyarzabal. It's a really well-measured ball. Ferran Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Calafiori, who does have an assist to his name. And that has left him in a heap. Fabian Ruiz making good progress on the right-hand side. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ferran Torres. He's picked his way through. Tonali. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Spain choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Now he's off and running. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Italy have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Out towards the flank. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Spain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oyarzabal. Donnarumma claims comfortably.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Llorente. Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Llorente. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Spain truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Italy still ahead by the game's only goal. And he's cut it out. Fabian Ruiz. Spread it left. Showing great feet there. He's found a way through. Now it's Oyarzabal.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Barella. He is through here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's fabulous. He has found the way through. Locatelli. And they're quick to get it back. Over to the right flank. Real chance! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And right near the end, we have still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 11. Numero 10.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Italy conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes?
Il numero 3. Cambio di giocatore.
Williams is crossed. Oh, great leap! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And here's Retegui. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through here. Locatelli. He shifted it to the flank. Zaccagni. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Bastoni really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Pedro Porro. Now it's Yamal. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Williams. He's having a hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Locatelli. And it's DiMarco. It's a promising position. Well, there's the clearance. So just 15 minutes still to come. The team's then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. And we are already back underway. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Pedri. And it's Marino.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Now, can they get him away? Locatelli. Yamal. Here's Rodri. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Syagary. That's good play. Fratesi. Time is running out here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Nico Williams. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he cuts out the supply. Rodri. Now it's Williams. Looking for options for movement. Williams. That is good strength.
Spain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
There will be a throw-in. Oh, can he get onto this? And that signals the end. Italy did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, don't let the word friendly get in the way of a good rivalry. These players certainly won't, Peter.
You wouldn't have thought they would. You've got to expect this to be full throttle, surely.
Yeah, they'll be as strong.
Rettini! Goal, Italy!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pedri. That's been slipped through. Bastoni attempts a clearance. Buongiorno. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bastoni. Buongiorno. Italy are looking to break at pace. Now it's Retegui. And here's Barella. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, they could break here. He's looking wide. Gavi. Engages and forces him off the ball. That is good strength. Oh, easy pickings there. Cucurella. Italy already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Bastoni. Now it's Raspadori. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's picked his way through. Laporte. That's going wide left. And it's Gavi. In early.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Fabian Ruiz. Laporte. Cucurella. And Kubasi played out towards the right wing. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. Barella. Raspadori. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ferran Torres making good progress on the right-hand side. Laporte. Shifted it to the flank. He's on it. Can he get away? Bastoni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Fabian Ruiz. Ferran Torres providing an outlet on that flank. He's found the way through. And the ball is out of play.
Italy can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Nicely weighted ball. He's had a shot! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. Spain are all square. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Fabian Ruiz. Ferran Torres. He has found the way through. Great vision. Cucurella spots it and intercepts. Threads one in. And the shot! Goal! Spain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So a temporary halt to the action. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And so the action is resumed.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Pedri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Orsolini, there's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Pedri, spread it left. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And it's Locatelli. Barella. And the shot! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. Italy with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Decent chance! And he makes no mistake. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Italy dragged themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Orsolini. Good pressure, determined, intense.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Spain choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Spread out to the left. Gavi has the space to scheme. And it's Pedri. Stood up well to him there. Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Di Lorenzo. Who saw this coming? Italy have come back from the very brink. Oh, that's fabulous. Pedri. Yamal. That's a good ball out wide. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's... Chance for a shot! That is brilliant from Mikel Oyarzabal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And again they hit the front. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Spain leading now. Italy have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He is through here. Plays in a diving header! And no mistake. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Such a good gamble to take, and one that paid off very handsomely. Good job he trusted his instincts.
Spain now in a position far more desirable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's having a good look here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. He's gone direct. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Now it's Yamal. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Yamal. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Llorente. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Yamal. Buongiorno kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a promising position. Pings in across. And he's made sure... Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Bastoni, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that will be it. Italy illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, Peter, you can dress it up any way you like, but we all know what we're in for.
And there's no point trying to pretend otherwise. No disguising the edginess that's swirling around us here.
No, these teams only know one way to play each other.
It is a true heavyweight clash. So we're very much on the way now. Stood up well to him there. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Now it's Raspadori. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, no joy this time. Good ball, good take. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now, this could be a chance. Barella was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rodri. Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Ferran Torres. Pedri. Pedri is flagged offside. Cucurella. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
To spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Llorente. And here's Raspadori. Raspadori charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that's gone loose. And here's Barella. He's on it, can he get away? Ferran Torres. Pedri. Here's Oyarzabal. Spread it left. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Gavi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's towering header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Calafiori. Raspadori. Now it's Barella. Now it's Retegui. He might be in here! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on. And no, he's seen through all of that. Ferran Torres. Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's been hooked away. Barella scooting forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Llorente with a fine tackle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Ferran Torres. He is through here. Buongiorno does really well to win the ball there. Looking to play him in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now that looks a decent ball. Calafiori did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Real chance! And that's a good ball. Mikel Oyarzabal. Distributed tidily. Now it's Ferran Torres. Raspadori. And the referee has blown for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. Second half is up and running.
Italy have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that's neat. He's had it taken off him. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Laporte. Oyarzabal, spread out to the left. Locatelli. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Raspadori, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now he's off and running. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now, can they get him away? Oyarzabal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Llorente spots it and intercepts. He's picked his way through. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Goes looking wide. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Bastoni clears it away. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, that has not gone well. Locatelli. That's a good ball out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Barella looking to receive it in space. Pedri can get it clear. Fabian Ruiz. Spread to the right. Here's Rodri. Yamal. Now it's Raspadori. Kubasi. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Retegi receives it in a good position here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pedri! Brilliant from Pedri! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that could well be the winner!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Pedri demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 11. Numero 10.
Time for a change in personnel.
Numero 18.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Il numero 25.
Retegi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gavi. And a header! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Goes for a shot! And a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They've produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
So that means another 30 minutes football. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance. Well, we are already up and running again. Italy displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zaccagni is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he was quick to react. Ricci. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he skips past his man. He's got away. Yamal! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Spain leading now. Merino shifted it to the flank. Ricci looking for the run. Politano receives it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedri, oh, nicely intercepted. He's found shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt! And we're halfway through extra time. So there you have it. This game has tipped tellingly in one direction. 15 minutes to go, but it is starting to look done. And we are already back underway. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Pedro Porro. Merino. And it's Rodri. Now Pedro Porro. Yamal. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Oh, good ball! Di Lorenzo. Chance here to counter. Retegui. Rodri gets across and deals with it. Politano. He was under real pressure there. And it's Di Lorenzo. He has found a way through. Pedri. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great vision. Zaccagni elects to cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out of play for a throw. That's going across goal. And that has been knocked clear. Big chance! It is close, but that is the last of it.